Hello, welcome back to the railway. I thought I'd show you this green Princess recently purchased. It's not in great condition. You can see there the lining's missing. It's worse on the other side. That's a bit scrappy, isn't it? The tender as well. I don't know whether that lining might be available, but I'm not sure. I'll probably leave it like that. Obviously, this is the Princess Royal I showed you in the last video, and when I bought the Princess Royal, it actually came with these LMS coaches, which are actually the Caledonian ones painted in LMS livery, exactly the same as my Southern coaches with the white roofs. They're the same. So I've got those behind the very nice Fowler 264 tank. We've got a Somerset and Dorset Ginty there with some Wren wagons. And we've got the other Princess from the train set, Princess Elizabeth. And of course the green one is Princess Elizabeth as well. And this is in fact the I'll just show you the box. It's the completely knocked down version that they did the green version in from about 62 onwards, and it wasn't available in any other format, I don't think. So let's get the green Princess Elizabeth underway. And all these Lizzies, as I've said before, seem to be really good runners. Here she comes. Got a bit of daylight today, but I'm still getting shadows because I've got the light on. It is not exactly blaring out with the sun out there. So let's get the Fowler underway. I think we've got the points set for him. Let's find out. Yeah, here he comes. So the item that I had in the post that got lost and went back and then has come back again, I picked up today. So that's in the workshop being dealt with, and it is a train set, so I'll be featuring that. I'm not telling you what it is, but it's an old Triang one, but I think you'll like it. So this is a good model. This is from the 80s. It's still got the XO3 motor in it. And it's a really, really well detailed model, I think. Here by the signal box and watch the Princess come by. Oh, I got the camera in the way of the train there. Terrible photography. Right. Let's get the little Ginty going as well. We'll slow him down in the station. and then I think what I'll do is I'll just go over some of the differences between the Princess Elizabeths, which did change over time. So let's get the Ginty going. It runs quite well. It's got a Type 7 motor, or Type M, whatever they call it these days. This is from about 2010, I suppose. That's the railroad model. So if we bring Princess Elizabeth the green version round here, and we'll park her up in the station, and then we'll bring round the black Princess Elizabeth. Are we going to go? What have I done wrong? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Right, here we go. Got confused then. There we go, we're in. So, I'll get the black one out. I'll just wait for this train to pass by my substantial belly. Right, so here's the and we're actually coupled up to that wagon there. I didn't give permission for that. Oh, never mind. Let's go. You ran away with yourself there, didn't you? Right, let's bring her back here. And so we've got all three all together there. So the black one is the earliest one I've got. Obviously this is from the 50s. It's got the Mark II couplings, and it's got the screw down the chimney, and I think apart from that, visually it's identical. It doesn't have the full valve gear like these two here, so it's like an economy version. So the Princess Royal there, she's got the full valve gear, and her body screw is mounted on the front there, just by where the two inside cylinders poke out the front there, and that's because both these locomotives have a chassis that can accept a smoke unit. Neither of these have got a smoke unit, and I don't think either of these were fitted with one. I'm not sure whether a smoke unit came with the completely knocked down kit or not, so that's a questionable thing, isn't it? Yeah, so I think there was a lot of improvements they made to the Princesses, and I'm going to show you in the 10 Years of Triang book. There's a page where it lists all the little improvements they made over the first 10 years. So let's go and look at that. Right, so here's the book. You can get these still for about 10 quid, something like that. So it's a useful little book to have. It's got all sorts of useful information in it. A foreword by Dr. Richard Beeching. And there we have, after their first 10 years, they've got this nice new factory built. I think there's a picture on the back. Yeah, there you go, in Margate. So they did rather well for themselves, didn't they? So let's have a look. Here we've got a list of the improvements, as it says here, that our first locomotive, the 462 Princess, was born in 1950. So year by year, this is what has happened to it. So There you go. The first one obviously had a plastic chassis. This was before Triang took over Rovex. By 1952, I think it's 52, they took them over, and then there's gradual improvements every year, including the motor. And then we've got the wall sharps, valve gear fitted to the green model. The XO4 motor. They've improved the tender. Lined out with transfers, new leading bogie. They started using polystyrene instead of cellulose, so from 56 they'll be in the more reliable plastic that doesn't bend. 1957, the only year with no changes. 1958, green model fully lined out by hand, transfers and heat printing, semi-gloss finish applied. So then 59, it doesn't say, but 58 I think was the year that the Mark III coupling came out as well. 3 models produced with different names, so Victoria, Elizabeth and Princess Royal. And they all had matte finish, and I think this is about the time that my one is, because my Princess Royal has got the fluted connecting rods, and the green one has as well, I believe. Let's just check that. Yeah, it has. It's got the fluted ones. Yeah, so there we go, and that's 1960. And then they've both, my green and red one, have actually got magnadhesion, but they don't have the smoke. So it would have been in between 60 and 61, presumably. There you go. Wheels on the Princess Elizabeth and Princess Royal with die-cast centres and see-through spokes. So that's a nice thing, because I think if you look at the... Or look again, if you look at the earlier one I've got, they're solid, what you can't see through those spokes. But these, yeah, they got proper spokes on them, so you can see that there. So that takes us up to the date of this book, which is 1962. So if we look in the 1962 catalogue, I don't think the CKD kit is in this catalogue. There you can see the 10-year book that they're advertising, which came out in 62. So there's the Princess Royal, and we'll look through. Yeah, see, that's that would appear to be my one, but mine doesn't have the S on the box, and it hasn't got the smoke unit fitted. So there may have been a few that they didn't put the smoke unit in, I don't know. Or it's just gone. And this was the same year, 62, that they introduced the scale length coaches that I've got on the layout as well. But I think, yeah, we've gone past all the locomotives now, so there's no CKD. I think I did look the other day to check, and I don't think that appears in a catalogue till about 65 or 66. I can't remember now. But yeah, it's interesting that, isn't it? So I'm not sure in this catalogue in 1962. Oh yeah, the black one is available in the train set there and individually. So that's the train set RS21. That consists of R50 and the R30 tender, whereas the where are we? Princess Royal is RS22, and that's R258S apparently there, and R34 tender. Yeah, so mine's got magnesium but not the smoke. So hope you found that interesting. I've got as I said earlier in the video, I've got a nice Triang train set to show you soon. That's being fettled up, and another couple of items are on the way. One an LMS item, and another one a version of the famous Flying Scotsman. So I'll have two versions of that. So I'll do a Flying Scotsman train set video at some point as well. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and see you all again soon. Bye now.